At this point, we had moved out of Orlando and were living in a tiny little town called Boca Grande, Florida. So I went to a primary care doctor in Venice Beach, and he actually took me seriously and referred me to a urologist. He suspected that it was likely severe kidney stones, that I had something going on with my kidneys and I had kidney stones, which makes perfect sense. I completely see why he would have thought that. I went to the urologist. The urologist thankfully also took me very seriously. The urologist ordered multiple scans. He ordered a pelvic scan, a spinal scan, low spinal scan, MRI and CT with and without contrast. And that is when everything was discovered. This went on for like a couple months. If you've been through having to get scans, you know how long it takes to get very simple things done, like having a freaking MRI. So this went on for a couple months of more questions than answers. Finally, we did get the images back, and the urologist called me back in for an appointment. I, at the time, he also gave me more pain meds. My best friend was getting married at the time. I remember this so clearly. My best friend was getting married in the Outer Banks. I remember bringing my pain meds and talking with another one of the bridesmaids about how she also had kidney stones, and I was having a flare-up on my best friend's wedding day that I was also planning. And this is just what I thought my life was. I had severe kidney stones, but we were figuring out. I was grateful that we were going to get more answers and figure out a way to manage it. Well, that was short-lived, because the next appointment after he had received and reviewed the images brought, again, more questions than answers. He sat me down, and I was alone at this appointment because, again, I just kind of was still thinking it was just kidney stones. And he said, hey, so your kidneys look great, everything looks great, but there's something going on with your spine. And oddly enough, there's a neurosurgeon on the top floor of this building. So I'm gonna send you a referral to go see him, and I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. That's literally what he said to me. So I am, needless to say, absolutely horrified. I go up to the neurosurgery floor, and I insist on an appointment same day. Obviously, the receptionist looks at me like I've grown 12 heads. She's able to fit me in, like, I think 1 week from then, maybe a few days later. I can't even remember. It was all such a blur. So I go to the neurosurgeon. He then orders more imaging. So a couple more months pass from there. And then this is what we find out from there.